Hey, what is going on the YouTube? This is Robert, and today I am bringing you to Palace for once in a blue moon, basically. This is going to be the first time in a little bit that I've actually gone for Palace, or yeah, pretty much that in general. So for this week we're going to be going for one item and one item only. I was going to go for two different things, but then I sort of looked at their retail and I was like, it's not worth it. It really isn't. So instead we're going to switch up and we're going to be going for the Trooper this week. The Trooper is quite unique because not only can it be a full-blown Trooper, it can also switch it up into basically like a small cap. Probably the worst explanation for it, but that's what you can switch up to. But obviously this is going to be the Ultimo 2023 range. This is week one of it, so we can just jump straight into this. And yeah, I was going to be going for like the gnome and like the ear warmers because I thought they'd be two cool things, and I saw that basically together they could be like 80 or 90 pounds, and I was just like, that's not worth it. So yeah, as per normal, let me know down below whether or not you took a W, whether you took an L. My voice is going, but what you took that W going for. And as always, did you go for anything like Kith as well? I think there are also a couple of other drops going on today. I went on to Kith at like 2 or 3 minutes past because I almost liked the throw. It was sold out, so that's not happening. But yeah, let's just get into this drop anyway. Okay, so we can just go ahead and get ready for the drop, basically. I don't know whether or not this is like the right positioning, so to speak, but I've moved it so that it's basically central. If it's not, I'll look into like my peripheral like view or my vision in the end to see if it's out of place. If it is, I'll just shift it a little bit, and yeah, we can go from there, because then obviously later on today we've got Supreme. Now for some reason Supreme has been put down as 3 o'clock, not 4 o'clock. Don't know if that's right or not, but we're going to have to obviously wait and see. I don't think I'm going to be going for anything from Palace this week. I also did like the Demon or Oni piece, but I saw the retail is supposedly like close to like £300 or £400, so I don't know about that. But yeah, I'm just going to be going for black colorway, large, extra large in the Trooper. Got there in the end. Been awake for ages and I just feel like I'm not even awake for this, but I'm sure it'll be fine because it should drop any second now. But I'd be surprised as to what goes first from this week because the retails are a little bit all over the place. Palace is loading. There we go. Let's go straight down. 68. A little bit above what I was expecting. I'm still going to go for it. Yeah, no, I'm committed. I'm committed to it. Bus. Slow fading. You're going to give me slow fading for my first one of the day. Brother. Wild. Absolutely wild that is. Absolutely wild. Right, anyway, there we go, done. Yeah, a little bit out of place, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Cool, done. It's a little bit out of place. The positioning is a little bit off, I'm not gonna lie, because it needs to be like that, doesn't it, realistically? Well, does it? I don't know. Anyway, we checked out, so that's the end of that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the drop. Just obviously see the positioning, so I'm just going to leave it like that, just so that that top thing isn't flickering, basically. Even at 338, that is going to fly. I mean, I think it is really amazing. It really is a really clean piece, but for 300, I don't know. A lot of things just seem to have ridiculously like high retails nowadays. So like you get more out of the like P2B than you do this piece. It's just that this is like aesthetically pleasing, and overall it's really like well thought out, I guess, and detailed like work to it in the end. But yeah, for 338, it's just, I don't know. I think I'm no longer in that mentality of I have to have something like that to like wear, because there are tons of brands that you could probably get something from that's going to keep you warm in the end. Same could be said for the Trooper, which is obviously sold out, But, you know, in my mind, this is just very unique for Palace, because although they have done Troopers before, which are of the same style and such, they don't typically have Palace at the front. It's normally at the backs. This is at the side, but then the reasoning for that is in comparison where they've had it at the back, this then folds up like this. So basically you're getting a 2-in-1, which I think is very valuable for that. Whether or not I wear it is another thing, because large, extra large, I've gone for the safety of it does well in the aftermarket. Not really thinking about the fact that I've got a tiny head. Like, I have a really small head. Like, I really do. It's not great. It's difficult when you go to put things on and you're just like, oh. So, the ear warmers have not gone as of yet. I don't really expect the ice cubes, I'm not going to lie, to go for that price either. Oh God, £138. 58 on the bobblehead. Palace, what are going on with these? What, like, huh? And he was cool as well, but not for... Jesus. Let's drop it a refresh. I won't really do tabs and sections because I'm stuttering. But because people don't really do that same sort of thing as Supreme, where you can split it into the specific tabs, because when you do that with Palace, typically, this is what you're left with. It goes all over the place, so it's not worth doing that. So I'll drop it another refresh. It's currently been 4 minutes, close to 5 minutes, and we can go ahead and take a look to see what's sold out or what is still in stock. Obviously, the Cowshan piece has sold out. To be expected in the end, even with the retail that it was at. It's just going to be one of those things. It's going to be the same for Supreme. When they release their piece, it's just going to sell out. It just will, because it's just what happens when pieces like that release. But yeah, I'm just making sure that I get each of like the rows with like the prices in, so that you can get like the exact number on things. And then we will obviously go ahead and take a look to see if anything else has sold out as an overall. But to be honest, I don't think a ton past the initial pieces are going to fly. I think it will be the same as Supreme, because obviously this is like a week one for Supreme. That's your comparison that you can put it to. So we've got a lot of items dropping as of that. Sellout times and things selling out will either be extremely fast for the highly sought after pieces, or it will just take a little bit of time, because that's just how it goes. So yeah, I need to make sure that I'm scrolling down. Personally, I think the black colorway would have gone first. I know the other colorway is great, but black colorway is more flexible across the board, so it's just going to be one of those things. So yeah, we can just keep going down the list. I don't really know what else is going to go, I'm not going to lie. I had my hopes up for a couple of things, like the ear warmers, but clearly not. I thought that this was going to be like a balaclava beanie almost, and then I realised it's just like a zip-off neck gaiter type, which is just a bit of a confusing one, I'm not gonna lie. It really is very confusing. Then we've got the blankets and all of the accessories, which are just sitting in the end. And yeah, both keychains. Keychain is 10, the pin badge is 6, and then the sticker pack is also 6. So yeah, that is basically going to cover it. We'll do one more refresh, and I will just scroll down as quickly as possible, or as physically possible that I can, to take a look and see if anything else has sold out. Black colorway in the Demon Hood has sold out. Other than that, I don't believe that anything else is going to be gone as of yet. So yeah, we've got 4 pieces sold out, so it's not the worst. I'm pretty certain a lot of it will go in like a little bit of time, you know, because a lot of people tend to go on Palace like later on in the day as well. So, but yeah, that is going to cover it. So, as per norm, let me know down below whether or not you took a W, whether you took an L. Good luck to those who are going for the drop later on today, obviously, and Supreme later on today, and Kith. If you're going for all of them, best of luck trying to check out like all of your things. And good luck to those who are going for the drop tomorrow, Saturday, obviously in Japan and Korea. Obviously for Supreme that is true. I don't know if it's the same for Palace, but yeah, good luck nevertheless. And yeah, that is going to cover it from me, so I do hope that you have a good rest of your day. And yeah, other than that, I will see you all next time. Peace.